Hello, my friends, and welcome back to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. How is everyone doing today? I'm doing pretty good today. I'm feeling energized. I have a lot of energy today. I took a walk this morning. I take a walk every morning, but today I took a really light walk this morning and just walked for about an hour. So that was nice. And now I'm here recording this podcast. It is currently 10:13 in the morning on February 7th, 2023. I usually record these podcasts at night and then schedule them to be uploaded in the morning. But recently I've been really busy and just really kind of out of it. And so I didn't have the energy to record last night. But that's okay because I'm back here energized, episode number 75. And it's really surprising to say that because this podcast started out as just a small idea 6 months ago. So if you don't know, I've been doing this podcast for 6 months. And this podcast started out as a video podcast. And I was uploading episodes once a week. So if you want to see my video podcast, you can go back. If you're watching this on YouTube, you can go back to episode number 5 to about 25-ish. Those are all video podcasts. And then I think from episode 28, I believe I switched to audio. But if you want to check those out, go ahead and check out those episodes. Those are my early episodes. Those are my beginner episodes. So kind of embarrassing, but if you want to check those out, go ahead and check out those previous episodes. But here we are, episode 75, everyone. Hello and welcome back. If this is your first time, welcome to the English with Neil Learn English podcast. Today, we're going to talk about owning pets. Have you ever owned a pet before? Or do you currently own a pet? Are you a pet lover? So I'd like to talk today about all of the pets I've had in my life up until now. We just got a new pet, and so I thought it'd be cool to talk about pets today. So let's start off from the beginning. I believe I was, 7 or 8 years old when I got my first pet. My first pet was a turtle. It was a big pet turtle. I named it Junior, and so that was my first pet. That was like a really fun experience, owning a turtle. The next pet I had was we owned a bird. And the bird was nice. Excuse the noise. They're taking out the garbage outside. The garbage truck is outside. But the next pet I had was a bird. And that bird was nice. The bird was cool. But I had to give the bird away because we moved apartments and we couldn't have pets in that apartment, so I had to give the bird away. And then for a long time, like 15 years, I didn't have any pets, so it was a long time. But since having kids, my kids really love pets, so I've had a few pets now since I've been living here in Japan. So the first pet that I had here in Japan was a goldfish, and we got this goldfish at one of the fairs, when you play the games and you can win a goldfish. So we had a goldfish, but it actually wasn't gold. It was actually the black goldfish. I don't know the exact name, but we had that fish for about a year. And then we didn't have pets for a year. We took a year off. And then my boys really wanted to get another pet, so we got a hamster. So we had a hamster. We had a golden hamster. It was this nice black colored hamster. And unfortunately, that hamster passed away within 2 months. It had some kind of cancer. So we didn't have that hamster for too long. And then since that hamster passed away so early, my boys didn't want to have pets. But this last Christmas, they really wanted to get a pet again. And so we were deciding Should we get a guinea pig? Should we get another hamster? Or should we get a reptile? And I'm pretty interested in reptiles. I never had one, but I always thought it would be cool to have one. Because when I was younger, I used to find lizards in the park, and I used to take them home and keep them for a little bit. So I really wanted to get a reptile. And so we went to the pet store, and this pet store was a reptile pet store. So the clerk was really nice. He let us hold like these big snakes, and we got a chance to see frogs and chameleons. But one reptile that I really was interested in is something called a leopard gecko. So if you want to see what that looks like, go ahead to Google or Yahoo, type in leopard gecko. And so we all decided to get this leopard gecko. But I didn't know anything about taking care of reptiles, So we studied, or it was mostly me. I did all of the homework. I studied how to take care of a leopard gecko. And the thing that I liked was that it was very low maintenance. So we decided that we're going to get this leopard gecko, and that was going to be my boys' Christmas present. That was going to be a joint Christmas present. So right before Christmas, my wife and I, we went to the pet store, and we got this leopard gecko, and we've been having it for November, December, January, February. So this is our 4th month, and we're really enjoying it. It's actually fun. The leopard geckos are fun. They're fun to hold. They're cool when they walk on your hand, and they're just cool pets, and they're very low maintenance. They don't make any noise. It just eats crickets, or sometimes we feed it this insect paste. It's like a mixture of worms and crickets and all this stuff mixed together. So it's nice. So we currently have a leopard gecko. It's still a baby. It's only 3 months old, but it's pretty big. I'd say about the size of my hand. Centimeters, I'd say it's about 23 centimeters. So it's a pretty good size. So that's what we have now. Currently have a leopard gecko and enjoying it. So how about you? Do you guys have any pets? Do you guys enjoy pets? Talk about it. Leave me a comment. I'd love to know more about you guys. The thing about this podcast is I don't know who's listening. I have some people that I communicate with in the comments, like Wesley from Brazil, Madiel from the Dominican Republic. But other than that, I don't know who's listening. So if you're listening, let me know where you're listening from, and let me know if you have any pets. Let's talk about it. All right, everyone. That is it today for this episode. Thank you for tuning in to the English with Neil podcast. I look forward to speaking with everyone next time. Take care, everyone, and talk to you soon. Peace.